Hey guys, welcome back. It is Vortie here. This is actually quite the interesting place to start a video. However, I am in the middle of a raid that I was kind of traveling around while I was walking around with the little one. I was just kind of killing the muggle here. I figured I'd finish it off since I was already there. Ooh, connection error. Girl. So, as you guys know, I'm actually not around my actual place where I normally record myself, so I apologize. The graphics might be a little bit off, same thing with the quality or the sharpness of the videos might be a little bit off, but it's the best I can do with where I am right now, and I'm just happy I can actually record from where I am. So it's actually pretty good to actually have that option. Alright, so we're just going to jump into the next event, but that part I just completed there, as you guys saw, based off the points, was the actual Moogle King's counterattack, okay? So I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. So as you guys know, the Moogle King's counterattack is actually a lot harder than the original event there, but once you kind of get the premise behind it, you can actually do it pretty good. Need elemental resistances for sure, like an overall elemental resistances, but I will make a video based off of that, just kind of doing that whole thing and how to kind of beat them on a separate video, talking about first how to get the counterattack level as well as how to defeat it. But to give you guys the premise of it so you can probably do it right away if you haven't unlocked it yet, is in the elite version, when you go in there, you're gonna get new move sets. One is called like mug play, like play with the mug or something like that. So what you do is you make all your units the first round use that move, and then after that, in your second turn, you're gonna notice that there is a new one that looks kind of like Imperil. It's like a purple icon, and it's something along the lines of insulting the King Mog. So what I did was I insulted the King Mog till he did his first snort move, when he kind of like got rid of one of my units. At that point, I destroyed him. I went out there and I just killed him as fast as I could. As long as you are kind of like doing damage or whatever, he's gonna end up kicking your characters away. One unit should survive at the end before he runs away. Alright, what do we get in here? Fantastic. Okay, no problem. That looks pretty good. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a video doing some of the summons. I don't have. Well, I'm not doing the. Actually, no, I will. I will be doing the 5-star guaranteed summon probably within this video. So we're gonna do everything here, as well as I might make a separate video, but I'll be doing the same thing in the Japanese version, though it's only one ticket. We'll see how the video is kind of rolling, and I'll try and combine everything together with that. Alright, so just let's see exactly what's going on. I'm just gonna go quickly farm. As you can see, I am literally 30 away from being able to just do this without doing anything. So I'm just gonna go farm 30 of those things, and I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. You won't even notice a difference. See guys, took no time, you didn't even notice that, but what I did was I just jumped into the world real quick and completed one quick match there and got 30 points, and here we are ready to go. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I really didn't want to utilize, purchasing anything, because I don't believe the bundle that is available right now is actually worth the money. So let's take a look at that first before we take a look at the summons that we're going to be doing today. So essentially you got the Adamantine Chest of Renewal. As you can see here, the key ability for this anniversary is called Renewal. Restores MP every turn during battle. It's not stackable. But the thing about this move is in the Japanese version, during their 1-year anniversary, they ended up getting an actual weapon and I believe a 30% attack materia. Personally, I think this is a shaft. As you can see there, it's 5,800 yen. That converts into $66, $68 or so Canadian, which could be, $59.99 or whatever it is for wherever you are in the world. But and the currency I currently use, which is Canadian currency, it is about like almost $70 with like taxes and everything, and like HST, PST, whatever you want to call it, all the taxes you got. It's just under $100 for me to be able to buy this this bundle. For me, this is not worth it. Okay. First of all, the materia blows. It's actually not really worth your time. I know somebody's gonna argue in the comment section below saying like, oh yeah, but it's refresh, it's this and that. That's fantastic, but you're putting so much money into something that really is wasting a material cell that you can get on an actual item, like for example Aiden's robe. Yeah, arguably you can say, well, only certain people can wear robes. Yeah, I mean, we can fight about this the whole time. Well, I'm just trying to let you know, in my situation, especially if you reside in my area, the amount of money you're gonna put onto this for the value of it is not gonna be worth it. You get 10,000 lapis, you get 5 rare summoning tickets, you get a trust Moogle, 20 sacred crystals, and an additional 10 energy there, which is 100 energy. So you get 100 energy there, and that's it. Overall, I honestly don't think this is valued anything worth it. Granted, the only thing that kind of makes sense is based on how much you get, how much lapis you get from here in comparison to how much you would buy if you actually bought the lapis value. Like if you go to shop here and then you go to lapis and you were gonna buy 10,000 lapis, like so 11,800 yen is 100 and what, like 139 with taxes. It's like $154. So I mean, you know, and for this value you're getting what, 18,000, right? Plus you're getting these lapis exvius points as they call them. So overall, not to kind of sit here and just bicker about that the whole time, it's not worth it. I'm not going to be picking it up. I was looking forward to an item or a better material that's kind of more useful for everyone. The MP refresh is kind of interesting. Most of the units that are 5-star based units have it already in their kit. You can stack it like with their innate abilities. However, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys can let me know in the comment section below how you feel about it, if you've already purchased it or not, whether you see some value. Maybe explain to me why you think it's worth it, and maybe we can meet on that, you know, on a mutual agreement. Maybe I'll end up buying it, maybe you'll convince me, but that's just how I feel right now. Alright, next thing here we're going to take a look at is the summons. So the 5-star is something that we'll be doing today, but as of right now, if you guys notice when you're going there, you get your free daily summon. This free daily summon was replaced by the half-off summon. As you can see, we do not have the half-off summon right now, which is understandable. It's fine, I guess. It's kind of cheap too, like they removed that, your other ways of doing it. They should have just kept it so you have both. It would have been a little bit more of a reward comparing to what we kind of got shafted on. Okay, so overall it is an anniversary gift or anniversary part. We shouldn't really get anything anyways for free. It is a business. However, there's a lot of people who've invested a lot of time and dedicated their time to supporting the game and stuff like that, so they kind of have to do something to kind of support the characters or support the people, right? The King Mog raid here is bugged right now. It seems that when you do some pulls on there, you're going to get some mixed events and some mixed items and stuff like that. So as of right now, till it gets fixed, which might have been fixed by the time this video goes live, just make sure, if you are unaware, look at the Reddit post or whatever, see if it's actually been fixed or not. But if you roll a 1,000 roll, let's see right now, and you get a single summon or something stupid, then just don't do anymore. You're going to waste your points. So as of right now, I'm still getting the items that I'm supposed to be getting, but some people actually might not be getting the right ones. So let's see if we do 100 here. What are we getting? So I'm still getting the actual items. Some people are having problems and not getting them. The one thing you guys need to understand, within this actual one, majority of the like the turtles and the Moogles, turtles and the cactus you're gonna get are gonna be the 1-star ones, which is kind of cheap because it just eats up your inventory. It's actually pretty poopy. So I think we got shafted on that a little bit as far as global goes, but still, it's alright. The only thing I would like them to change for this is the multi-summon should be 5,000. Sitting here and pressing this item, this button 52 times, right, like, you know, is gonna be insane. Like, sit there, press and wait, but it's gonna take forever, and a lot of people are already noticing that. Normally what they do in the second week or third week before the event ends, they will bump that up so you can kind of clear that out faster, but as of right now, you're gonna have to do it the old school way. So as you've noticed, I haven't really put any effort into it yet. If you haven't seen my other review right now, or talking about the banner, Final Fantasy X banner is here. It is actually pretty good. You guys are going to hate me a little bit and about what I'm about to say, but Riku is actually really, really good, so she's really the prize here. As far as Tidus go, I honestly don't think he's going to sit there and going to replace some of the higher chainers. As of right now, his difficulty of chaining him is actually really, really hard. You'll need a macro almost in order to do it perfectly. It's easier to chain with other units. He is a little bit better than, I would say, Aileen. However, there's some parts that she's better than him, right? So they kind of are a little bit different, right? But kind of similar. They still don't compare to like Orlando, obviously, but they're still alright. So in the sense of how I feel, should you go balls deep for Tidus? Unless you really like him and really want him, I wouldn't. He's not really that super great. And the reason why I'm saying I have him on the Japanese version, and he can't even keep up with like Noctis right now on the Japanese version. Obviously Noctis is a little bit stronger, but still. Right, so that's kind of how that is. What I'm going to do here, we're going to start this off with a ticket summon on this banner. Then I'm going to do my 10+1 pull, followed by the guaranteed summon pull. So here we go, gold crystal. Let's see if we're going to get lucky and get Riku right off the bat. And yes, we are. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Getting Riku is awesome. Considering I just spent, what, like 40,000, 50,000, almost 100,000 lapis, and then about 30 or 40 tickets and 4-star tickets trying to get Tilith, and no luck on that. So there you go. Riku is Bay. Definitely a must-have for show. Alright, now we're going to do the 10+1 summon. So 10+1 summon, the way it works is, right now you get a 10+1 summon. If you log in every single day, on the 28th day, you're going to get another ticket. So you'll have another chance of doing another free 10+1 summon. So make sure you guys are logging in as much as you can for those 10+1 summons. Alright. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Here we go. Let's hope for something pretty good. I would like Tilith. How about that? How about that, game? How about you throw Tilith my way? How about that? That'd be cool. Too bad her banner is gone. Forever. Never gonna have her. Alright, we got a bunch of blues getting shafted. Oh, King. What a way to end it. Alright, boys and girls, like I normally try and do, top left going down, you're looking at 7. 7 is actually pretty good. If you have one of her, you should probably max her out. Her TM is actually really nice discriminant, which gives you some resistances to her stuff. Vanilla actually has a really nice TM for casters. Magic 30% Spirit is actually really, really nice. And then you're looking at Shadow, the best character in the game for show. What's this guy's name? 8, Alma, and you got Golbaz. He's okay. I mean, he looks okay. And I think my stuff just crashed. Is that what's going on here? Alrighty then. Whew, I saved that. It almost crashed, so we're going to be quick on this. So we got... what is his face here? Amaranth. He's got a 30% hit points boost, which is nice. Another best character in the game. Shadow. As far as what I was talking about, renewal and stuff, this Vestment of the Mind you can get is actually gives you refresh. It's actually the alternative I would recommend for that. And then you got King. We don't want to talk about King, alright? So that's that. So let's take a look at the one that counts here. So as far as what would I like, what is the thing I'm looking for the most? I would really like either FREIVEYA or Reborta, because I have enough TMs to be able to get them right now, or they're Moogles to get them right now. Obviously I wouldn't be opposed to getting another Noctis or another Orlandu. What I wouldn't like to get Lightning or Lunith, because I already have a bunch of Luniths, and Lightning, her TM isn't even really that good. I have one of her already, so I would be okay from that. Another really surprise character I would really appreciate would be like somebody like Marie. Alright, so let's take a look. What is it going to be here? What is Vortie gonna get? I'm pretty sure because I said that I don't want those are gonna be the ones. So this is a pretty good sign that the rainbow crystal's falling down right away. It's not gonna grow right into it. I've actually been seeing people getting like 2. That's nuts. Not here. Not on this channel. Not on this channel. Please, something. Alright, Dark Fina. Alright, that's not that bad. I don't have her. And now I actually have a nice magic caster. So that's pretty cool. Alright, Dark Fina's okay. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm actually pretty okay with that. What else do we got here? Alright, so yeah, so we got Dark Fina here. Let's take a look at her real quick. So Dark Fina's got Dark Bond, boost magic when equipped with a robe or a rod. Oh, sorry, yeah, robe or a rod. That's not bad. Not too shabby. We'll max that bad boy out. So now we do have a good magic caster with us. And then we're looking at Klein is not good. Ilias, having at least one of Ilias is going to help you guys out a lot, especially if you don't have Ling. Vivi's pretty good. His TM is actually meh. Then you're looking at Kuja next here. Then Klein has got Evade. Speaking of Renew, Sohaz has a Trust Mastery called Emperor's Majesty. Boost hit points and attack by 20% and restore MP every turn during battle, which is a refresh, just like Renewal, but it gives you an additional stats while you're using it, which is really cool. Then again, we're looking at these really bad boys there. So there you go. That is what I got with my 5-star guaranteed pull. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys got. Did you get what you were expecting? And if you didn't get what you were expecting, did you at least get something that wasn't a repeat or a dupe or whatever you guys want to call it? But I'm actually not that upset about getting Dark Fina. I didn't have her, so I'm gonna get that TM farmed out, but I'm gonna level her up probably as fast as possible. Before I let you guys go, this is the party I'm currently using to try and beat the King Mog. You're looking at 6-star Warrior of Light. This is kind of what I got on him right now. But 6-star Warrior of Light is kind of like the character that's helped making this a lot easier. Obviously, the 2 Orlandos I got from before. I'm bringing Noctis for support, and then I'm bringing FREIVEYA as my healer. And the friend unit I bring along is a Tidus. So essentially what I'm utilizing Tidus' ability to buff all abilities and all of the, elemental resistances, and then she's kind of like my support, whereas FREIVEYA is like my main healer. So that's kind of the strategy I'm using right now. I will make a video when I have a chance doing that fight, so you guys can see how I do it, and hopefully that helps you out either way, alright, with a little bit of a strategy. Again, let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about the bundle? How do you guys feel about your pull on the 5-star and the 10+1? Let me know if you got more than one rainbow and which ones they were. I'm really interested to see what you guys got. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Again, I do apologize for the little bit of the choppiness and the lagginess of the current videos, but it's the best I can do. I will be out of my current home for about 2 weeks. When I do come back, it'll be back to normal, and then I'll try and make it a little bit better for you guys again. So thank you so much for sticking around, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that like or subscribe button. Stick around for future content, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Vortie, and I'm out of here. Peace.